All right. Let me make sure my mic's working. All right, there we go. So, I've decided to do a little morning RNDM or random because I felt like it. But yeah, things are actually going pretty good. You probably heard today we have a birthday in the Bandavian world. And one of the Bandavian members has a birthday today. You want to take a guess who it is? You want to take a guess whose birthday it is today in Bandavian? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you know who it is. And yes, for those who guessed that it's Stella Elise, you are correct. Yep. And we got a birthday stream planned today on the Bandavian Extras channel. And Moby is going to be playing with her all day. And speaking of, Braden has made a picture because I decided to set this as the thumbnail, and here it is. This is by far the most cutest the most cutest picture I've seen so far. Because according to this, let me see here. This was based off like a Daddy DJ album called Girl in Red. I love I like the face Moby's making right there. Because every time I bring Moby in some of my streams, he gets aroused instantly. Like he knows what I'm doing when I'm pulling up the Bandavian assets and I type in the word Stella. I always knew what that means. Because he's like, oh, you're showing me more Stella, aren't you? Yeah, he does get aroused. Like he treats Stella like a pillow when they go to bed. Yeah, same applies to Carrie, because she treats Danny like a pillow too. Oh, and speaking of Carrie, I decided to make a newer version of one of those pictures that redacted that was originally made by Redacted. It was made back in 2021, and I have it. So let me just pull it up. So here is what I made here. See, there's the there's the Mexican flag right there, and yeah, this uses Carrie's newer appearance. Because in the original picture, it had her back when she used to have blonde hair and was simply a mouse, but now she's transformed into a lion mouse hybrid. Because I think that's what Danny sees Carrie more, rather than just a mouse, though. So yeah, there's Carrie's newer look, and I also put like the little interjection right there, the arriba, arriba, arriba. I know how much Carrie gets aroused whenever I show her some pictures of Danny. Oh, and speaking of, the bouncy one is here. And yep, you haven't seen earlier, this was a remake. This is a newer version of one of the old pics that Redacted made. Yeah, I do have a screenshot of what the original picture looked like from Redacted's live stream. Yeah, because I used the BDVN text font for the little interjection there. Also, I tried to join the Computer Wizkid Media Group Slack workspace, but apparently I'm getting this notification claiming that there. I knew you would call me bouncy every single time I show up, whether person or mascot. Obviously referring to the mascot, of course, just to make Carrie aroused. the and when I mean bouncy, I mean this. I think I just made Carrie aroused again. Yes, whenever yeah, I actually remember Carrie actually said this. Yeah. Oh, and speaking of, I want to do an updated logo history for your new for your DLE It's So Deluxe channel, but I'm gonna do it like the Killian Burns' logo morphing effect. Yeah, Braden did this too, by the way. Let me go to Braden's channel, by the way, and I'll show you what I mean. Hold on just a second here. Because Braden made the logo evolution on his channel, so let me yeah, this is what I mean here.
What if you could do
stupid ad.
SEO smarter and
Yeah, I need to
faster?
get an ad blocker.
With Wix, you can edit your meta tags.
Yeah, because I can handle the however, if you're going to send me all the logos that you've made, Danny, they have to be in an SVG file. They have to be in the SVG format, so that way I can make it easier to break apart and get the logo morphing done. Cause and I mean the logo morphing effect, I mean this video right here. This video that Killian Burns made all the way back in 2007. Got like 495k views and let's see here. 816 likes. Now this is what I mean here. Sorry I'm late. No problem. Someone in Bandavian is interested in showing up on the stream. Who could that be? Could it be the birthday skunk? I'll send it soon. I'll send it as soon as I can. I'll post it in the Bandavian so I think I'll post it in the private server in the live streams channel. There we go. I got a pink female parrot. And here's the McDonald's one that they did. Because yeah, I want to do this with like the DLE logos too. Because it's the first time I at least contribute to Danny's channel, by the way. Oh, so the person who showed up is without a doubt Carrie. All right, just waiting for.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, can hear you.
Yep, I decided to pop up in the stream because I saw my love interest.
I want to do this with like this logo morphing with all of Danny's logos, but they have to be in the SVG file format. Because I when I did this with like all the other logos, I had to make sure they were in, because I got the logos from Logopedia. Like that's how I did this with like the Discord one.
Yeah,
Like
because
the
I'm not really sure if these files in ESP or EPS will do the thing. So I think SVG would actually do.
SVG works, yeah, because it makes it easier to break apart.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Danny still might be watching the stream, but Dan,
I
if you're
also did a
watching the
remake of
stream,
one of those
I
old
think you should
pictures that
probably get some logos. So that way Pip can do like a daily morph logo thingy.
yeah, it's because I got this from like the yeah, because I Braden's even learning how to do it too. Because I you remember that logo morph video that Killian Burns made all the way back in 2007.
Oh yeah, I already know.
Might also do the same with
Hola, Carrie.
yours.
Did you see that Jen got a pink female parrot?
Yeah, I saw her name's Joanne. Now this was a remake
Is
of
that
the.
like a gender bent version of Jumbo Hawkins?
Speaking of, now this is a remake of one of the old pictures that was made by Redacted.
Let's see. Oh, I saw that. Arriba, riba, riba.
Yeah, it's an interjection.
Yeah. And there's my pose that I did when we did a group shot.
Oh boy.
I knew you would call me bouncy every single time I show up with a person or mascot, lol. Well, I think the mascot,
Yeah, the mascot.
but not Danny in real life. Just the mascot. Yeah, ooh. Look at him. Yeah, I tell you, I squeeze him, I poke him, I bounce on him, I squeeze him like a stress ball, and I treat him like a pillow at night.
We also got a birthday today.
Yep,
Stella. We
yep,
got a birthday
Stella
stream
Elise.
coming later today on the Bandavian Extras channel.
Yeah, I think it can be done in 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock p.m. EST,
Mm-hmm.
which would
And I also
be
put in featuring Moby
3,
on there because
4 CST on your end.
I think Moby is definitely going to be up for joining.
Yeah. It's good to have a love interest participate in a special event.
And here's a little special like birthday treat for Stella.
Ooh. Oh, Girl in Red. Is that like a single?
It's based off a album cover by I think Daddy DJ. Let me find the
Oh,
original picture.
oh, okay.
Oh, and I forgot to mention there's two leaders that share the same birthday month now, Pinto and Davian.
Yeah. Like Finto birthday on June 12th, Davian birthday on June 7th. And hello, the girl dressed up like Pearl Annesley. I think that might be a Bron Annesley costume. Oh, and there's our band manager.
Yep. CWK is here.
Hey,
Let me
what's up,
find the
CWK?
original picture. Open
And
image.
yeah, I kind of sent that to him because I am still very happy that CWK actually managed to put up Reliving the Golden on all stores.
Here's the original reference that Braden got this from.
Oh, that DJ, the girl in red.
Yep. That's what got Braden to do the cover of the Bandavian version. And Braden has also
And-
made the final cover for Hexatastic, which is actually completed now.
Yep. And we're still debating that we're gonna release it on 2024, or we
January
should
5th.
release it on further days or weeks. Because yeah, as Moby said in the latest community post, we don't wait too long, and we can't hold special things back.
Also, for the Slack workspace on LWNB, I was trying to get Bandavian in here. I also set up the emojis to make sure you
Oh,
understand, to figure out
oh, okay.
speaking.
Well, I have access to the Bandavian account because I'm with Bandavian, and I'm going to find the where is the wait? I'm
The
trying to
Slack.
find the email. Yeah, I'm trying to find a Slack.
So here's like a
email on it.
screenshot here. There's all the emojis on there.
Oh, oh yeah.
I do want to do the same thing with the SDH, yeah, because I think SDH Triplicity also showed up.
Yeah.
And
I'm trying to
not
find
all
the
the supporting
Slack
members are done, but I know the
under-
first. I already know the first supporting member that was rigged for SDH was Finney. This is the final version.
Yeah, final versions look better than prototypes, not gonna lie.
But I think Braden did good, though.
Yeah, I'll give him.
At least he's getting better.
I'll give him kudos for that.
I know when Gideon gets rigged, I know Camden's not going to be happy.
Obviously.
Camden hates Gideon.
Okay. So I signed up on Slack and gave an email, and I'm trying to.
I heard Kenzie is interested in voicing Stella.
Yeah, and I believe somebody in the band David named Martin sent her lines.
There's a prototype. Another. That's
Okay,
Matt.
there aren't any invitations or Slack accounts for email. If your team is on Slack, yeah, you can create.
The thing is, though, yeah, Braden spelled Mac's name wrong. It has a Y there. It's supposed to have an I there. Oh, and CWK's here, by the way.
Oh, hey, Mirabelle.
That's
hey, you still have a cold?
And we have here Mevin. And here's Napoleon. Yep, he's got some clothes on now, finally.
Yeah, but the white shirt can sometimes make it hard to see, though.
Well, he's using the restroom right now. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I can tell Napoleon's making the little eyes there because he's sleepy.
We know he's sleepy.
Camden also says that Napoleon's gonna drink coffee from now on, and Camden
know.
said this in the words from Monster House: "No more Mountain Dew."
We already know that. We already know.
Mev.
And I think I found an actual release date instead of January 5th, 2024 for Hexatastic.
Look at my avatar.
Who's that?
Let's see who's.
So, in the final version of the Gideon character in SDH, there are some things that I'm going to need to point out here. Wait. Go back to the face. Go back to the face on Gideon.
Well, I'm happy with like the beard and all that too. Like the glasses are good too.
Okay, yeah. So the tufts should be a little bit narrower on the face. The ears could have some more symmetry. The nose should be a little bit larger. The beard should go downwards a little. And the tummy should be a little bit bigger.
Yeah, because.
And yeah.
Although I know Cammy is gonna get angry.
I honestly know.
Oh,
It's a pick
Camden.
I made.
Brayden also made a prototype concept art of some of the first few members of the Universal artists. It's basically like the former data crew members.
Okay.
Like
Bob
Paul,
is gonna
Quinn,
make
and
us turn around with characters.
let me find it. Let me go to the I think it's in the private server. I think they Paul, Quinn, and Philip.
Oh yeah. I wonder who Brayden can rig next.
And as always, if Tanner is gonna voice Philip, he's got to do a good British accent.
Yeah.
Cause Philly is British.
Yeah.
I did kind of do a good little Philip impression. Or like, all right, what's going on there?
Well, that's all I need. And yes, I can do a British accent too.
Look who else Brayden also rigged too. Let me find it.
Okay. Ooh.
That's Anna Garcia.
There's. Yep. Surprisingly enough, me and Anna have some things in common. Like we have the same accent.
Yep. I think Tequila is also Latino, I think. One of the Chihuahuas.
Are you sure? I don't think Tequila ever mentioned that.
Well, that's what I heard according to back when I used to be friends with Redacted.
I never stumbled across that fact.
And I think Tequila was originally created by a user named Skyly, who's been like who has been inactive since like 2016.
I think she remains inactive to this day. I'm not sure.
I still
But
like.
yeah, I think Dan got permission from her at one point to use those characters for those said series.
Yep. Anna Garcia is also Latino, and she's actually from New Mexico. She's from the place that we keep forgetting to take that left turn at
Yeah.
Albuquerque. Albuquerque is that place that we keep forgetting, because every time I think of that place, I always say that we keep forgetting to take that left turn there.
I don't know what that has to do with anything, but okay.
Because that's a frequent quote that Bugs Bunny says.
I'll say. I'm not related to Anna, but we're separate families. Oh. Okay.
Next up, we have that's Quinn. That's Paul's wife.
In the meantime, we're just getting Kenzie to do the voice of Stella for the next upcoming direct-to-video feature.
Kenzie also still voices Mac in SDH. I remember how
Matt's
Kenzie loved
Mac has an operating system called macOS.
talking about Maxime Smirnov. Yeah.
Yeah.
However, Brayden has not made a Deirdre yet because
Oh,
Deirdre's also going to be a supporting SDH member now after after TDC disbanded. Because honestly, I think Deirdre deserves to be with her brother.
I know. And she has good reasons to be with her brother.
And I think Kenzie is considering on voicing Deirdre too. Because the original voice actor for Deirdre was Sophia, a cutesy artsy.
Probably. And I think that, like, in the Jungle Forest show, episode 2, I think, like, the voices for Summer and Deirdre were done by voice actors that, no offense, did not have any emotion. They just read the words.
Casey. I know Casey. She's a fan of the Flipline games, aka Robe Lover.
Yeah.
And here's one of Paul's prototypes. Because this is a little prototype version because I also wanted to include like having his jacket zipped up and have him wear that bow tie again. Because I do remember him saying something like, "I'm not Gio's brother."
Is it just me, or does it seem to be like Paul's catchphrases?
And the Gio that he's referring to is obviously Gio Scarton.
Yeah.
I know Redacted, Redacted is friends with him.
Yeah.
And there's
And I also happened to hear about Wendy Torres, aka Ropen.
Oh man.
Yeah, apparently she is the girlfriend of Gio Scarton.
Test 1, 2.
Oh, there is Mirabelle.
Yeah, so as you can tell, if you haven't seen earlier, we've got Brayden started making prototype concepts for the first few members of the Universal artists. Because let me see, who are the former Data Crew members that are in the Universal artists again? Let's see here. Paul, Quinn, Naomi, Philip, Talia, and Georgina. In fact, I also have one of Georgina's rigs. Let me find it. I know what it looks like, though. Yep, that's Georgina Kane.
Why does she look so similar to Winano despite the color scheme?
Well, I know, like, I've seen her human form because I know she's black, like Jay is, and the Grizzbear kids.
Oh, I see.
And Jay Connor Olsen is also a supporting member of the Universal Artists because technically Jay is like I think Jay's the nephew of Gina and Jareth.
Yeah, I've heard about every single thing.
I gotta love that afro on Georgina. Looks sweet.
Yeah.
Like the only two veteran animators that I know of that are black are Bruce W. Smith and Ron Husband.
Bruce W. Smith and Ron Husband.
Ron Husband, yeah.
Oh, Ron Husband. That's a very silly name, but okay.
Yeah, these two I'm referring to, yeah. Bruce W. Smith is best known as the creator of the Proud Family.
Yeah. Bruce W. Smith and Ron Husband.
Yes. And what I mean by Ron Husband is what I mean right here.
Oh, yeah. Did Ron Husband also contribute to the Brown family?
I don't think so.
Oh, but I do know that he contributed to The Lost Empire, I think.
Yeah, he was also an animator for Looney Tunes Back in Action. Oh man.
But for your information, I'm more into Tiny Toons and Animaniacs because they have a very fitting art style, and that
And don't
art
forget,
style
there's also
is
Road
what we
Rovers
use
too.
for Bandavian.
There's also Road Rovers too, because that's made by the same guy who created Tiny Toons and Animaniacs.
Well, yeah, but the Road Rovers art style is pretty much different than Tiny Toons and Animaniacs. But I can see what you mean. We just most likely stick with Animaniacs and Tiny Toons. And sometimes Looney Tunes.
I wonder if let's see here, guys. I really need the latest update on the SDH Generations assets because there's like a lot of characters I've need to catch up. Like there's Grimsy. Yeah, because I saw a
Ooh.
yeah Grimsy. That's the dad of Willard and James. Who else?
I see.
I think like who else was there that
Huh?
there's some character like the only stir fried maggots member that didn't get a SDH Generations look was Spiky.
And Ryan Fenriz.
Yeah,
Even
Ryan
though he
Fenriz.
hasn't been depicted yet.
I do like we can still use the Generations looks for the anime series. The
Yeah.
SDH
And in
Generations.
SDH Media, we
Yeah.
can still use Generations and tandem with the new designs.
Yeah, because
for the
they are
machine.
absolutely amazing.
Yeah, and so are the newly designed ones. Would they be considered the modern version of the film Roman style or something?
Kinda.
Yeah,
I do like
I wouldn't
I
be
do
as
know
good
the
at because Dan is the honcho of the series.
However, the only character that I saw, the only newer character that I saw get a film Roman look was Roxvix.
Oh yeah, and I think she was the last to have an old SDH character design when it was the Rodfellows and Jungle Forest Gang.
Yeah.
So it only makes sense if she uses her SDH triplicity look more and
And
her
the
generations forms
twin.
more. Yeah, I was gonna say that. Jinx.
Yo, her soda.
I wonder how Mirabelle will look like in SDH triplicity version. And the Bandavian world too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's see here. So I've been doing like comparison pictures on like the faces, like with Davian, like first this, now this.
I see.
Oh, oh, oh! Looks like Carrie decided to bring you in.
Hello.
Now for
Hello.
Stella,
How y'all doing tonight?
the shadow
How you
on the mouth
doing?
removed.
What's up?
And now for you.
Ah, there's the before and after. Nice. And yeah, I just want to go for the entertainer approach. I just want to be comedy and just want to be a comedian and stuff. And there's the one I just saw earlier. Abriba.
Yep.
Abriba.
Let's see here.
And I'm pretty sure you already mentioned that we already got Exotastic done after almost a year of production, starting from May 2022 to now. And yes, that's the actual duration of production. Of course. Hello, Sir Lions.
And you know something? The another veteran animator name that I'm obviously familiar with is got to be Emily Giuliano. You familiar with that name?
I believe so because you already brought it up.
She's a veteran. She mostly works in cleanup animation.
Like, what kind of cleanup animations and shows does she do on?
She do like she's worked on like a lot of Disney projects, some few Warner Brothers stuff too, and also Don Bluth.
Oh yeah.
I know Eric Goldberg's wife is also a cleanup artist.
Yeah.
Susan McKenzie Goldberg.
Like, let me go for some examples. Let's see if there are some veteran animators on our show. Keep phrasing words. Are you familiar with John Pomeroy?
John Pomeroy. Yeah, I know that. He used to work with Don Bluth and Gary Goldman.
Let's see. What about? Oh, hold on. Oh, wait a minute. What about George Lucas?
George Lucas. Oh, he owns Lucas. He was the founder of Lucasfilm.
Okay. Let's see. What about Nelson Shin?
Oh, Nelson Shin. Let me. I think. I think. I think he owns Acom production company in South Korea.
Hmm.
Let me see who else there is. There's Sean Keller. He animated that one Tom and Jerry cartoon but it had like that song by Gorillaz on there. I think it was called Dare, and like Sean Keller made the Tom and Jerry version.
What about Winsor McKay and Frederick Beck?
I don't think I've heard of those.
Well, they were late bloomers who embarked on directorial careers while in their 40s. Reading off of Cartoon Brew.
There's also Matt Willamese.
All right, let's see. Trying to find some things you might already be familiar with.
I do know Matt Willamese. This one.
Oh, Matt Willamese. Yeah. Let's see. Trying to find something here. Oh, do you know Sullivan Bluth?
Oh wait, that was the animation studio that Don Bluth originally had, called Sullivan Bluth Studios, and then there was Fox Animation Studios.
Oh, I thought Sullivan Bluth was a relative of Don Bluth.
I know Fox Animation Studios did not last that long
Yeah.
because
And
the box office failure of Titan AE was to blame.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say. Because it founded in August 9th, 1994, starting with Anastasia.
Anastasia.
Yeah, Anastasia. Butchering pronunciations. Always get the best.
And yeah, I know Sandro Cluzo was a directing animator for that movie. Yeah, he used to work there, and then he began working at Disney. There's another animator I know of. There's Ken Duncan.
Okay, is it just me, or am I getting the impression that you know like 100 plus veteran animators of certain companies and production films stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's just something I happen to notice. I just noticed something. Remember Jeff Gomez, says Eric?
Jeff Gomez.
Yeah. You know him?
I've never heard of Jeff Gomez though. So
He's
is
a
the
writer and transmedia producer in the fantasy, science fiction, and young adult genres.
let's see here.
And he's also the CEO of Starlight Runner. And he's done some work for Pirates of the Caribbean, Fairies, Tron Legacy. And he's worked with several companies like Sony Pictures Entertainment, 20th Century Fox, Showtime, Pepperidge Farm. Ubisoft, Nickelodeon, Coca-Cola.
Ubisoft. I just heard something about Ubisoft. They they're the guys behind the Rabbids series and the Assassin's Creed.
Yeah. And they're also headquartered in Montreal.
Montreal, Quebec. That's also where Tonic DNA is located. That's another animation studio.
Yeah. But I was reading administrative headquarters in
Let's see.
Montreal.
Let's see. So I'm guessing.
And it's all founded by the Guillemot family.
I'm guessing. SDH Triplicity is also going for the Warner Brothers animation aspect too.
Yeah, well, slightly. Because there are some styles that I want to mix into hybrid. Like Film Roman and Warner Brothers at the same time.
Braden also made the some concept PFPs for the.
I see.
We're gonna probably do yours.
I think I can.
The honchos.
The
I
Owl
like that
House.
pose. I like that pose Cody's making.
Yeah, what's he doing? Lol.
Like he has his hand on his tie. I'm guessing.
Yeah. And we all know what that other hand is doing.
I feel like it's obviously a reference to like from that TRFM thing where like Cody's getting ready to start the day.
Probably.
Like he's getting his tie on.
Yeah. And part of me thinks otherwise. Like I said. And Finto's doing the
Thumbs up.
pose.
Here's Samantha. I think Braden also did one for a Willard. But I think when you do like Roxfix's one, I think she could probably do like that same little peeking one.
Yeah. Either that or something else.
Or maybe like we could show her full face though.
Yeah. With a white outline.
That's supposed to be her EDM.
Yep.
And there she is doing that, like what she did in that 9th anniversary dance.
Yeah. Shit, 1,000 views. Oh my god. SDH triplicity palettes.
Or Widener. Yeah, it doesn't matter if you call him Willard or Widener. Because in my honest opinion, the Widener name is very iconic.
I heard that many, many, many times. At this point, I already know it.
Ricardo.
Yep. All these characters. Oh my god, that I made through time to time. It's been a long time since I made those characters.
And whenever I'm in like the frozen food section and I see these, I always think of those the Wolfgang siblings.
Yeah.
Because HB cooks those.
Yeah, hash browns and taters have very similar tastes. Like they taste the same, but they're in different shapes. You know.
Yeah, I did hear the Owl House ended.
Oh, I see. You're viewing the Disney Channel.
Yep.
There's a little live icon there by my channel there. It shows that I'm currently live as this is going on.
Let's see.
What's this, Danny's? Oh,
Did you catch it?
didn't hear it. You probably didn't share audio or something.
Of course. Screen shares always gotta be like that. Can't even use window. Okay.
So here's another concept of one of the socks and shoes title cards. Oh, I'm getting those vibes again.
Are you showing my screen?
All right, now let's do it this time. Take two.
Yep.
Oh my goodness, this is. I absolutely love the title card. That this is a concept.
I've made the Portuguese version of Pardon. I already saw.
Here's them in color. We're gonna kick this. We're gonna kick this old school with the title cards. It will show like the name of the short, and then on the bottom there, directed by Danny Lyons and Darren Nichols.
Let's see. And what should be the duration of those Socks and Shoes episodes?
I think it should be like the same duration as the Tom and Jerry shorts from the 40s and 50s.
And how long do they last?
How? Let me look that up.
I'm guessing like 5 minutes or less.
How long are the Tom and Jerry shorts? Gotta find them. I know the first one lasted from like the first short, Puss Gets the Boot, had like a running time of 9 minutes and 16 seconds. Yeah, I'm taking a look at the ones that are on the wiki. Yeah, they usually last like around like 7 to 9 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, like most of them last for like 7 minutes. I can imagine I can imagine Socks droning this voice. You ever heard that before? The Don't You Believe It?
Well, sometimes we like to save time when it comes to all production stuff.
These are the title cards that I've
Excuse
grown up
you,
with the
Mirabelle.
most.
Yep. Excuse me.
And
Yeah,
this
so
one.
basically, Socks and Shoes is a literal Tom and Jerry.
Yep, it
parody.
takes inspiration from that, as well as Herman and Catnip and Sylvester and Tweety.
Tweety Bird. Tweety Bird. Did you catch it?
I remember that time they made Tom and Jerry speak, and that was probably like the worst thing they did when they did like the movie from 1992, where they made the characters speak, and that was probably like one of the reasons why it bombed so badly.
Well, I do agree that it bombed because of that, but I really don't see what's so bad about them talking themselves.
However, it was also the final film role of Dana Hill, who was the voice of Jerry in that movie. 'Cause Dana Hill died in 1996.
Yeah. Cause that's
But I do know, like, when comparing this with the 2021 film, both of them had, like, a female heroine.
I see.
Like, the 1992 one had Robin Starling, and the 2021 film had Kayla Forrester.
Hmm.
Yeah, Kayla Forrester was played by Chloe Grace Moretz. I wonder if Jumbo would fall in love with Joanne. Yeah, like this.
Seems to me that Joanne sounds like a good love interest for Jambo.
Because, yep. You can thank Robert Garcia for the design here.
Yeah. And I actually like it how Jen Fallon is dressing up as Davian.
Davian McDougal.
Yep. He's doggone outstanding.
I knew that's a word that Davian uses a lot. Doggone.
Yeah. It's a way for him to express some amplified thoughts.
I really do want to see what, like, I kind of wonder what Davian would look like in the band Davian world. Never mind. I mean, Universal Artists. Sorry, my son.
Oh, we already have
I'm sorry.
we already have a Davian in the Davian universe.
Sorry.
Tweety bird.
Oh, I heard that. That's what happens when Moby played the bird tweeting sounds.
Yeah, that's only happened once. Let's just say.
Here's an example of Al Roymans.
Let's just say.
Because I do want to see what Davian would look like in this style.
Yeah.
You should still wear the same outfit, have like the same hairstyle. But I think like the beard and like the facial hair should be the same color as the hair. Yeah. I know Kenzie knows. Yeah, but like after we got rid of Redacted, like some of the personalities of some of the characters from comics minis will be changed. Ew.
Yeah. Like for example, Philip and HB have stopped drinking champagne.
And like this one's supposed to be Abby, Philip's sister. Yeah. I feel like these two should get along now.
Yeah. Honestly.
And then we have Emmy. That's Philip's mom.
That's right.
That's Hamilton. That's supposed to be Hamilton, Philip's baby brother, because I know Philip hated changing his nappy. Yeah, because I first heard the word nappy in Go Anime videos.
Is that where you learned that word from?
Yes, actually,
I
yeah.
see. Ooh, and there's a franchise list.
And the asset list.
Yep.
Yeah,
And apparently the release date for Hexatastic is already being subject to change.
I was considering like uploading those old Chris and Falavmite and Master and Flow series onto the Lions Nicole's channel for nostalgia purposes.
I believe you uploaded them on the Town DLE channel. at one
Yeah,
point.
but it's fortunate the Town DLE channel is pretty much dead.
So why don't we just do that? 2 lines to Coles, but plaster some logos with the ones that are
Yeah, 'cause,
actually
like,
involved in
I'm
the
pretty
production.
good at logo plastering.
Like, for example, replace those unsolicited logos with lines to Coles.
What are you considering on having your take on the Lions Nicole's logo be?
I'll consider yet.
It'll be used in tandem with the other one that Braden made
Yeah.
in the classic Chupo style.
Yeah, because during the production of the Master and Flavomite series, I used to like put logos. I used to like put logos that were not affiliated with the production, like Nicktoons and YTV. Yeah, I didn't know how to properly credit at the time. I'm gonna try to. You're typing really slow, I noticed. Use this instead of my voice. Yeah, we do that sometimes.
Yeah, whenever something's going on, like
Or when somebody's not in the mood to talk with voice.
I'm still trying to get over my laryngitis.
Yeah. Get well soon.
Yep.
Get well soon, my friend.
And here, this is how Camden reacted. Like, he's not really happy when he saw Gideon's prototype. Let's see. I really need to. This was when I was working on like the Pepsi logo history and like the morphing. Yeah, because I'm need to get at least all the SVG files of the all the logos that you've used, so I can morph them and then I could probably send you the finished FLA file onto my via email.
All right. Or because Discord's increasing their limits, you can probably do it on DMs.
Oh, those look cool. Let's see what else.
I see.
I've made a.
I still think that we can one day do a Band Deviant franchise. Not franchise, merchandise. Yeah, there's myself.
Yeah, but I tried doing the same thing with like putting your sunglasses over your eyes there.
Yep.
I want to do the same thing with Mr. Pepworth too, and myself.
Go right ahead.
This is how Julio reacted to the
Julio
Martel.
Yeah.
This is how he reacted.
As he once said, it's not Julio with an J, it's Julio with an H. It's Spanish.
Julio Martel.
Yeah, because he is Hispanic.
Oh. been wanting to ask you this for a while, but I kind of would like it if you could be the voice of me. Yeah, my voice should sound like Carmelita Fox from the Sly Cooper franchise. And you think I can pull that off, really? Like, I think it'd be nice, to be honest.
Yeah, I kind of agree with Carrie there. He should be the voice of my love interest. Please,
This is
Jam.
supposed to be like the inside of your, you and Carrie's bedroom.
Yeah, looks similar to my room, but because we don't want any doxing, there are some alterations there, here and there. Like, for
I like how
example,
Carrie's putting her hand by you.
yeah, back when she used to have blonde hair.
Oh, it's Henry. That's Henry DMing me.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, because I know Henry is also really bouncy too.
Yeah. I wonder if Carrie might be interested in Henry.
And this Brayden actually brought this to life too.
Yeah, but I would actually keep the eyes consistent, like not do anything with the top parts. Because, yeah, I would just leave the eyes to a very consistent shape, like intact. Because shortening them can actually come off as weird and creepy. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, and those papers that we were holding in one of the Lions Nicole's wallpapers were obviously storyboards for Sixth Spectacular.
Yeah. And let's not forget, we still have a birthday stream for Stella Willow Elise.
Oh, I love that.
And here is
Stella.
an interesting fact about Stella. She may still speak with an American accent, but because of her surname, she is, believe it or not, Argentinian.
Oh, from Argentina.
Yeah. Argentina.
Wow.
Just like how Carrie is Mexican, Stella is Argentinian. Argentina.
Here's Stella saying that same quote from the animation test video. Make
Yeah.
Moby aroused.
It's like one of those tests.
And then
That's, believe it or not, you're already recycling in the movie.
oh, look at Moby.
Hey there, my girl.
Hello there, Bouncy.
Yeah, that was my Moby impression. Even though Moby right now might be watching some wacky Warner Brothers cartoons on TV, rather than playing those Tweety Bird sounds that might make my tongue slip when I say something.
Let's see. I'm looking for. On June 21st, LWNB will be starting its Summer of Independence.
Yep. And we got 70 more days until that.
Because I got the Summer of Independence thing from the N because they had that before. And during that Summer of Independence, we do have CWK's birthday on the 23rd.
Yep.
Got
Yeah.
like a lot of birthdays on June.
And I think that actually we can release Hexatastic on June 23rd, 2023.
Ooh, there's like there's a special birthday gift for CWK.
Yeah.
So let's see who's on the. I'm looking at the calendar on Gilded. So we got Davian's birthday on June 7th, Deidre's on the 10th, Camden's on the 11th, then Finto's on the 12th, and then Claire's on the 13th.
That's a bunch of June birthdays.
Then we have Samantha's on July 2nd. In August, we got Mevin's, HB's, Ricardo's, Marshall's, then yours and Carrie's.
Yep.
Let's see who's on September. Napoleon's, Diego's, and mine. And then we have
Yep.
Moby's on the November 3rd, and then Akihiro's on the 11th. And I've heard Mr. Pepworth has the same birthday month as Cody's.
Yep.
Kind of like, so I feel like Finto and Cody are like have the same things in common, like Davian and Sid, like both of them being longtime partners,
Yep.
while also having the same birthday months. I
Yeah.
feel like my mind's becoming blown again.
Pretty coincidental, don't you think?
Coincidence? I think not.
I know it. I knew it.
I got that from The Incredibles.
Ba-ba-da-ba-da. And not gonna lie, The Incredibles is a pretty interesting film franchise. From 2004 all the way up to 2018.
When they made the sequel.
Yeah.
Don't forget my birthday's also in August, the 22nd.
Yeah, I actually know that.
think-
Mr. Leo. Hipster, did you see the pardon post?
Pardon. Let me look. When is Brian Kukis's birthday? Let me go to the Brian Kukis wiki. Brian Kukis. Turns out his birthday is the same as Gideon's.
Oh, yeah?
Yep, it says May 13th.
Oh, nice. Very nice. It's
Oh, and Brian Kukis found an obscure country song called One and Only You, but the performer is unknown.
oh, so an anonymous performer.
But I feel like this is something that Bandavian could perform a cover of. But I know the person who wrote the song was Michael Hightower.
Well, if Bandavian's gonna do cover songs of what you just said, they gotta be synthwave, they gotta be retrowave, they gotta be 80s, they gotta be 90s, Halcyon, you name it.
However, One and Only You is also fitting for Wild West as well. And I did send you I showed you another song on Messenger that's also fitting for Wild West. It's a song by Tim McGraw. You ever heard that song before? It's called Wherever the Trail May Lead.
Nope, I never heard that. but I might look into it at some point.
I showed it to you on Messenger. By the way,
I haven't listened to it yet, so probably after this stream is done.
let me. I might play a sample of it, but remember, this is fair use, by the way.
All right,
Like
go
a
ahead.
little sample of it.
Just play like a few seconds of it so you don't get copyright.
Hold on, let me.
All right.
I'm finding a good start in it.
Can I
Okay,
get a
fair
glow
use,
to
by the
get
way.
in up here, or
Can't tell you when we'll be there. It may take all our lives.
oh my God!
Great unknown. We'll soon be walking free there.
You know what movie this song is from?
But
Home on the Range.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Home on the Range. It's a film by Disney. It was released in 2004.
All right.
This song played in the credits of the film.
But darling, don't fear.
Okay, you can pause now. Oh, you just did. Okay.
Yeah, it was heard in the. It was the first song that played in the credits of the film.
Yep.
The second song that played was by the Buse Sisters.
Buse Sisters. Not gonna lie, that sample was actually pretty dope. Yep. And I'm easily convinced that Band Davian can do a cover version. Yeah, I believe so.
We're almost at the 1 hour and 30-minute mark.
Yeah, and I gotta do some more.
Gotta get prepared for Stella's birthday stream later today.
Yeah. And even though I got all the songs done for Hexatastic, and some of them might be subject to change, I still gotta work on some back covers for Hexatastic and some other elements for that said album.
And some other stuff for Don Bluth generation eventually.
Well, I probably might have to leave that up to the casting call club people because I listened to a lot of Don Bluth songs and the instruments were rather too complicated because the voices make it hard for me to recompose.
But I can use a vocal remover to get the instrumental versions out.
Yeah, you might want to use this thingamajig. Hold on.
And I feel like it's time we wrap this up, so we can get prepared for Stella's stream later.
Yeah, we gotta wrap up this stream now.
All right, let me do our outros. So, thank you guys for tuning into this morning RNDM stream. I hope to keep tuned for for Stella's birthday stream coming up on the Bandavian Extras channel. So, yeah. So until then, this is Mr. Pipster, supporting member of Bandavian, keyboardist, and the Pipster mascot, rocking out. So, peace out, everyone, and take care, y'all.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. Till then. This is the Dealy mascot signing out. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
All right. Take care, y'all.